my husband, he has a book called CEO Christ Elected Official. It's on Amazon. Hey everyone, so I am Shauna, known as Shauna Sky on YouTube. So in today's video, I would like to just give y'all an update of like what's going on in my life. So the last y'all seen me was when I was doing like videos for Christmas. It's like a whole lot of shorts and like short videos that didn't turn out to be shorts. But I did a lot of those, and y'all, a lot of people like them. So what's been going on with me? So let's start from the beginning. So since the pandemic 2020, I haven't been working. I was a baker at a cafe. So within that, I started making t-shirts. And also, well, my husband and I, we started making t-shirts. And then I started knitting and crocheting and trying to sell like hats and scarves and baby blankets, which baby blankets I am going to start selling. Again, more so like the fall. So God's will, I'll be able to get some done and be able to start selling them in the fall towards the winter, because they baby blankets, they crocheted. So that's what I was doing for a little while. My husband, he went back to work, but I was like in a lot of pain in my knees, so I didn't go back to work at the time, which was, at the time, it was okay because we were still getting enough income so we could be okay. Like, we okay, but if I'm getting income, we'll be more than okay. So with that being said, I've been looking for work. The type of jobs I was looking for was, I started looking to work at daycare. So I went on a lot of interviews for different daycares. And a lot of them said the same thing, which I'm in Philadelphia. So a lot of them said that even teacher's assistants now have to have a CDA or a associate's degree in child care, which I don't have neither. But a lot of them said that they that if I was to work for them, they would like pay for me to get a CDA or an associate's degree for early childhood education. But oftentimes, a lot of people look for people that already have the skills, because I think in this time and age, a lot of people are lazy. They don't want to train you, or yeah, basically train you. They want you to come there already. Like, I did have experience in babysitting my nieces and my nephews and neighborhood kids when I was younger. I did have that experience. And I thought that was like kind of would be enough, but it wasn't. Like, I spent like hours and hours doing the training to work in daycare, even though you have to have your CDA and your associate's degree. You also gotta do I'll say like 14 hours of training on a computer, and I did that. And you also gotta be a mandated reporter. You also gotta do other tests and stuff even with your CDA or associate's degree. So I did all of that, but I didn't have my associate's degree. Like, I did background checks and all that stuff came clear. But one thing that I am happy about is that that stuff didn't get wasted, because I am able to do childcare at my church, which I'm happy about. So when I figured out, I kept going to these interviews and they kept saying the same thing over and over and over again, because I was determined for the past. So I started working on considering that I'm legally blind, I have low vision, I still can see. I was working with a company to help blind people to be able to get jobs and stuff. And then it's like a big umbrella and then a little umbrella. Then they hook you over to the company that'll help you find a job. So that's what happened. So the first time around, it was the first person. It really didn't work out that good. After like 3 months, but then after that, I went to a different company, and they helped out a lot, but I still wasn't able to land a job. So with this one company, considering that I do have a felony, the lady going to tell me that no. So I filled out application to work for the school district, and they denied me because of my background. So when they denied me for my background, the lady was like, the girl that I was working with, her boss called me and told me, being though I got denied from the school district, that she don't prefer me to sign up or put in applications for jobs that look in your background. I said that's not true, because the simple fact is that you can work at a daycare with a felony. You can work anywhere with a felony. It depends on the felony, and I wish a lot of these companies like say that and explain that to people. Because just because you got a felony doesn't mean that you can't work anywhere, because that's not true. Or you only can work in like food service or supermarkets and stuff like that. So that's not true. So basically I told them, well, if I can't pursue what I want to do, which was at the time I wanted to do childcare, then I don't want no longer to be a part of their program. So it ended like that, and then that's when I went on all these interviews and found out that the state of Pennsylvania is starting to change like childcare education, whereas though you need to have a CDA or a associate's degree to be able to work there. So I kept trying, but it didn't turn out how I wanted to, cause I don't have no like I never worked at like a daycare or have any professional data saying that I worked at this job for a certain amount of years or whatever. So then I started looking towards other jobs like housekeeping, and I'm still doing this as we speak to this day. Housekeeping. Then I looked into home health aid. So with home health aid, I went under direct care worker. I quickly found out that was not for me. So that was a one day, and then I was done. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Considering that I did sign contracts of not, giving all people information and explaining everything. I'm not going to do that on here. But that was a one day and I was done. And that was this past December. So in the mix of all this, I did find a job. And they did give me a job offer. But I am still waiting for that. So right now, my husband, he's still the sole provider, paying for everything. So that's the financial part of what's going on. God's will, I find a job, or the other job that said, okay, that I'm in the job that I'm waiting for, they work with people that's legally blind, low vision, however you would like to describe it. They work for us. They work with us. The next thing I'm going to talk about is health. So, I have a channel called Shauna's 400 Pound Life if you want to go and check it out. I haven't been posting on that channel neither, but my goal was to get down to 350 pounds, which I reached that goal, which I'm proud of myself. Although I haven't been to the gym since September, I'm still maintaining that 350 pounds. In God's will, when I go back to the gym, I can start losing more weight. And also, I was thinking about doing like different workouts and stuff here at my house. So, yeah, so I'm proud of myself that I was able to get down to my weight, because the highest weight that I recorded was 378, but I looked at a picture that I took in 2021 or 2022, and I was a lot bigger than that. So I probably reached close to 400 pounds again, which I'm happy I lost as much weight as I did. So if y'all want to go see my update video, it's on Shauna's 400 Pound Life. Yeah. So that's that. So that's finance, health, and I'll talk to y'all about spiritual. So I'm a Christian. I go to church on Sundays. Recently I've been going to this church since 2012. So almost 12 years. And within that 12 years, like I went to jail, then I came home and I went back to the church. And a lot of stuff, a whole bunch of stuff changed in the church and stuff. So with that, and then the pandemic, for some reason, I really didn't feel comfortable with like connecting with people, because I feel like when I first went there, I connected with a lot of people, and then when I came back, a lot of people was gone due to stuff that went on. So, a few months ago, I said to myself that I'm losing out on connecting with people, because I'll be in the house a lot. I stay to myself a lot. So basically, I'm losing connection with people, and I didn't like that. So every so often I say I'm a do this in a church, do that in a church, which I used to coupon. So if you go to my earlier videos when I first started doing YouTube, you'll see that I used to do couponing videos, and that's something I want to start back up doing. So when I couponed, I gave the church some like laundry detergent and stuff, because they got washer dryer for kids that need their clothes washed. And yeah, so that's what I was doing for like a long time into the pandemic. In 2019, early 2020 is when I stopped couponing. Of course, due to the pandemic and stuff. So, when the pandemic was over, I still was going to church and stuff. And I was trying to figure out, like, what do I want to do there? And I really couldn't figure it out what I was doing until recently when I trying to figure out what type of work I want to do. So I was like, I got these paperworks and stuff like that. And my church do background checks in order to work for childcare. So I already had my background checks, my fingerprints and all that together. So I finally filled out to be a childcare worker at the church on Sundays. So when I went there and did the it's like a tryout, I think it is, or no, observing. When I went there to observe, the first class, it was the 5 to 8 class. I like that class. But the class that I really loved, for some reason, was the 3 and 4-year-olds. Them kids are so cute and smart. So, I went there, I observed them. That's the class that I picked. And it was just so, like, a rewarding feeling that I enjoyed doing. So, after that, when the new year came, which is this year, 2024, I got the schedule of the days that I serve the kids. And then, considering that I was working at the daycare in the church, and considering that, like, I'm not working right now, I'm just mainly a housewife at this point, I noticed that, like, I'm bored, I'm on my phone a whole lot, and I need something else to do throughout the day. So it was either go to Wednesday's night Bible study or go to Level Up. Now, Level Up is an organization at my church for the youth. Go to levelupphilly.org or .com, one of those, and y'all can see everything. Or you could go to Level Up Philly Instagram page. So that's what I want to do. And Bible study started at like 7 o'clock. So that means I'll have to leave out my house around like 5 or 6 o'clock to get to church, because I catch public transportation and be able to get there a little early. And for some reason, I didn't want to do that. So with the Level Up being still, they be having thousands of kids there on Thursdays, and they start preparing the food and stuff in the morning. I started volunteering last Thursday was my first time doing there, and I loved it. I was there. I was gonna go there I got there at like 10:40, 10, 11, 12, until like 4 or 5, but I wound up being there until like almost 8 o'clock. It was good. Can't wait the next week and be there. And I can't wait till I start working and be able to work for a little bit, and then get everything I need to be able to go back to school and be able to do something get a better job, because me only having a high school education at this point is not working too good for me, and I don't I'm just not okay with it, and I do want to do something in technology. That way I'll be able to sit down and do what I want to do and be able to work on a computer. So does that, and also my husband, he has a book called CEO Christ Elected Official. It's on Amazon. So if you go in, you have to type in Christ Elected Official, or you can type in Tyree Scott and his book will come up. So his book is a Christian-based book with short stories, poetry, spoken words, and quotes. And the book is amazing. I'm gonna link the link below, and I want y'all to go get it and help him out. He's a Black author on these Amazon streets. It's like, but yeah. So, and another update that y'all will be getting is my my story to how I became a Christian, or how, when I first knew how God came into my life. It's been put on my heart to share that story, and I just hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate if y'all go get my husband's book, Christ Elected Official, and the link will be in the description box. So thank y'all, have a nice day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.